Why are we using 26 million taxpayers' Kenyan money to construct 1 kilometer of tarmac road? It's something that is overwhelming, and we see President Ruto juzi amekuwa US na amekuja na 471 billion, and they are supposed to construct a super highway from Mombasa to Nairobi. So some of the things that I would really advise the engineers on board: ensure you tag your engineer, tag your surveyor, tag your architect, tag your construction man, tag your masonry, tag those people who do bills of quantities, the quantity surveyors. Once you tag them, they'll be able. We are in a revolution of educating people, because as a country we suffer so much. So when constructing a road, ensure the drainage is proper, because drainage is very critical. And that is why you are meeting that through people have this something we call riparian land. People have gone and constructed in the riparian land. Anytime you see a river, as a surveyor, 30 meters on the east and the west, on the both sides of the river, 30 meters from the central point of that river, that is called riparian land. That is free man's land. And you meet people have constructed even in the rivers. You meet people who have muscles, they have documentation such that they are able to push the river to one side, and they are able to grab those pieces of land. So something that is trending in Kenya, we are seeing President Trudeau ordered people to be removed from riparian land. It is very conflicting, and it is for those having those for those who are victims, we are very sorry for them. But know this: for a river, there are some things that you can never move a river, because a river normally flows under a principle that we normally, as surveyors, we get it from topographic survey, from the highest point to the lowest point. So once you see a river moving, it is very difficult to divert the river. You're not doing us justice when you, the county government officers, give these tycoons, the big fish, land titles, documentations to come and construct in the riparian land. You meet water will block. Once we block all our roads, or like juzi, barabara zote zilikuwa zimeflood, all along, everywhere was chaotic. So what President Ruto is doing, as a surveyor who is a professional, I'm torn between, because these guys living in Mathare slums and have settled in the 30 meters way we call them along the rivers, the riparian land, are being their buildings and their slums are being demolished. So as a surveyor, I become very torn between making the geographical logic and putting my shoes in those family members. So something that would advise the government is that these people need to be removed, and once they are removed, they also need to be settled. As a surveyor, I can tell you there are people who had 99 leasehold titles. This leasehold, while the Europeans in the colony days, they took title deeds, but they were not to remain in the chambers forever. After 99 years, they were to renew the lease land. You meet the Deramere farm, and that is how Big Fish, the Kenyatta family, you meet that they have already inherited the Deramere farm. We cannot lack, amongst all those land, big pieces of land where to settle these people. Just ensure you give them 1 acre, and they'll be able, once you remove them from the riparian land, settle them. But it becomes very, very conflicting. You meet somebody who was in Mukuru wa Jenga, maybe alikuwa anafanya kazi pale CBD, wale wa mama tunonanga CBD ameweka tu ngunia chini, anauza lemon, anauza machungwa, mwingine ameweka chini, anauza tu vitabu, ama anauza kitu, unaona sales zake atakumwambia, "Madhe niuzie kila kitu yenye uko nayo." Haiwezi fikisha hata 3,000. Those are the people living in the riparian land. Those are the people living in the slums. in the slums. Since you find the big cartels, those people who have funds, they grab the riparian lands. Some even go to a sense, like in the Karen, in Kinamodhaiga, you meet a big house has been constructed in the riparian land. Riparian land. You meet people are grabbing, and even they have title deeds. They have really title deeds from the Ministry of Lands. So it becomes very conflicting. So the government, as you remove people from the riparian land, they need to know is important watoke. But also they need to be settled. They are leasehold lands which have expired, and instead of renewing for those investors, and those investors have been in those areas for 99 years, settle these people that unatoa kwa slum. Thank you.